guys. I am just having some peaceful time right now. This is like one of my favorite times is at night when I just acquired a full-time babysitter, which was my son, and that's what happens for consequences. So you get to be a babysitter. So anyway, I just thought I'd come out here because I've been very excited about a new product that we're doing with my daughter, and I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of people that are coming in on my inbox from around the United States and the other parts of the world that have kids like mine, or a mom that is stressed or dealing with some issues. And so I just thought this would be a really easy way to let everybody know about Recept. Now, a lot of you know that I give my family, and it started out with my daughter, CBD. And with the company that I am with, and I searched long and hard um, to find the best company for my daughter, because I don't know, she's such a fragile little butterfly, and I wanted to make sure. And of course, every mom wants the best for their family, and everybody has different reasons why they choose different things. And so I wanted to give you information on Recept, because Recept is the new CBD oil, hemp oil from the company that I am with. And just so you know, we are a plant-based health and wellness company. And the Recept is broad spectrum hemp, and it has over 500 milligrams of active cannabidiols. It contains both CBD and CBG. And so the CBG was new for me. And so I think it's something that you guys are going to want to, do some research on, because I've really found some great things about it. And basically, what it is CBG is like the stem cell for the endocannabinoids. And Recept oil has more CBGs than any other CBD on the market. Now, there are some that have some traces of CBG, but Recept by far has the greatest amounts. And so check it out, do some research. Like I said, it's the stem cells to our endocannabinoids. And so also in this oil, it has 7 terpenes, and all of these help activate the system and help more with like pain, sleep, inflammation, stress, anxiety, just, and so on. So it will add and help more within what you're taking, just CBD. It's all natural. The company uses a U.S. sourced organic hemp, which is very important, because I know you've heard a lot of FaceTime videos and things like that, that there are a lot of CBD products out there that aren't high quality. There's some that don't even have CBD in it. There's some that have heavy metals in it. There's just a variety of different ones. So I think it's really important that you get some of these facts. So there's a lot of them out there that are not the high quality that Recept is. And one of the things is Recept has no ethanol. It is palo, and kosher certified. And it also has peppermint extract in it, which is awesome. And so it makes it taste better. Our other one, I didn't mind the taste. So, but when one of the things that I have done is looked at a variety of different oils for my family. And so I'm going to just show you this chart, and I'll probably snap a picture and put it down in the comments so you guys are able to look at it. But what I'm going to show you is 8 of it's high quality oil. They're ones that are used a lot. But I think it's important to know what's in it and different things like that. So I'm going to show you this chart, and we'll probably come back to it. And so hang on, see if I could turn this around. Okay, I don't think I can turn it around. Bummer. So I'll get back to that, and I'll show it. So one of my favorite parts, and one of the things that sets Recept on the top of my list, is because it is the only CBD that has sonicated nano delivery. Now, sonicated nano technology. So what does that mean? What it means is that the Recept is going to be delivered to your cells and endocannabinoid system faster than anything else. So what happens is they're ultrafine particles. And so this is very, very important, because, now I want you to listen to this. You've heard you are what you eat, when in reality, you are what you absorb. So say that again. You are what you absorb. And so with being, you are what you absorb, Recept, you are getting the full dose that you take. Now I want to explain this to you, because this is why it's my favorite part, is with Recept, I have no more guessing. I don't have to look at a dropper or something that squirts or something that pumps, and I do not have to guess what I am giving my daughter. And this is so important, because again, you are what you absorb. And so with that, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but one of the things that, I don't know if you know, but hemp particles themselves are large particles. And so I want you to think back to when you were in science class, and how things, go in your body or absorbed by your body and gets into that cell and into, crossing the blood-brain barrier and making all this work. The hemp particles itself are too big. And so you'll start seeing this. And first of all, I want to say that I'm very thankful for CBD companies that took the lead years ago, because this gave this company something to set its standards very high for, following the high standards of other companies. But it also helped them in researching and finding the best delivery for your body, because what they found is that with those hemp cells being so big, so large, and you can Google this, do your Google search, it's pretty easy, but oils, hemp oil or CBD oil that does not have nanotechnology, you on an average will get about 20% of that dose. So every dose you're taking, do the math, you're only getting 20% of it. So you're starting to see more companies take on the nanotechnology. And again, the reason is because the particles are too big. So they break them down into smaller particles. With the nanotechnology, and like I said, you'll start seeing more oils promoting their nanotechnology, which is awesome and great to look for. But with those smaller particles, then you can get, on an average, science research states that on an average you'll get about 75 to 80% of that dose. Now, with the sonicated nanotechnology. With Recept, the only oil right now that has it, and it'll come from everybody else. Everybody else will follow, and that's just how every business market happens. You learn from one company, and take on those and try to make something better. So back to Recept is the only sonicated nano delivery, meaning with Recept you will get 100%. You will get the entire dose. The entire dose will be absorbed. How awesome is that? So I have no more guessing. I talk a lot about my daughter, and let's not forget I've got 3 boys and a husband. But they're too important for me to do guesswork on, and so that's really important to me. So I hope that gets you as excited as it does me. Is that there's no more guessing. There's a lot of people that have special needs kids that or kids in general that they're giving them CBD. Well, guess what, parents? No more guessing. They will get 100% of the dose. Awesome. So the other thing is if you're only getting 20% and you're paying that money, yeah, not for me. It's kind of like those cheap vitamins where you're peeing out 80%. Well, CBD oil can be very expensive, and so I'm not willing to do that. So it's another yay when I can get 100% of what I have paid for. And so not only is Recept very high quality, you absorb everything, but it has a fabulous price point, and I think you guys will really like that. And so we can get you the information on that. The other thing we talked about was the 7 terpenes, and I'm going to get that chart for you so you can see all of them, and all of them play a crucial part. And so I want to tell you why the Recept with the CBD and CBGs work. First of all, we all have an endocannabinoid system. There's a lot of you that know that. There's a lot of you that don't. And the amazing thing is God wanted our bodies to heal. Our bodies want to heal. They want to be balanced. And, having balance, it just makes everything work. Now, so even if you're feeling pretty healthy, one of the things to think about is we're all pretty toxic. Just from looking at the foods that we eat, the lotions and potions that we put on our body, on our skin, the pollutants in the air, stress, anxiety, the lack of sleep. We just have so many things going on. And so, excuse me, the oil activates our system. It's like a master switch that just turns everything on. It's like bling. And so it helps repair, restore, heal, and balance our bodies. So I'm not making any medical claims here. It's done amazing things for my family. It's done amazing things for my daughter. If you've seen some of our other videos on what it's done for my daughter, speech, balance, focus, no stemming, things like that. The list goes on. Things for myself is coming down off of some medications, dealing with some anxiety, post-traumatic stress, has been very helpful. It's also worked with my husband's type 2 diabetes. We still struggle, but we see his meds going down further and further, so which is great. The other thing that, I hate bugs, sorry. The other thing I wanted you to know, and again, people that have walked before us, and we realize this is very important, we do have a certificate of analysis. We also are third-party studied and tested, and so those are very important. And so you can get that information whenever you want. It's public knowledge. Go through it. It's public knowledge for all of the companies, and you should be checking all of them. And another great change that this company has had is our chief medical advisor is Dr. Ron, and he owns and operates and leads the leading center of integrative health center in the United States. And that just goes along with all things beautiful. Um, Looking at other different ways um, to help heal the body and deal with certain things that we all deal with in our day-to-day life. And so he's a physician that is filling thousands of people around the world with his expertise. And he's our medical advisor. And that's freaking cool. That is when I deal with my daughter and different supplements and different things that can help balance her body. Um, that's really freaking cool for me, and I get goosebumps and get really excited about that because it just shows me that there's so much more out there for my daughter. And one of the things that I am fighting, and it's not just my daughter, but it's not if she'll have dementia or get Alzheimer's. It's when, and they're starting to see it early onset. I have friends that have kids that are in their 20s and they're starting to see things. And so this is a big fight for me, for my daughter. And so, again, it is so exciting to have him as our medical director. He is also using his clinical data and studies to overall improve everybody's health with this oil. And one of the most exciting things for me is one of his studies had a brain scan, and it took this brain scan, and he continues to do these brain scans, but this is beyond unbelievable with Recept. It starts out, he has just somebody who is an average Joe, and his brain is bright red before taking the Recept. And after taking the Recept, you'll see the brain scans, and it starts to show the green coming in. And so basically, that is a healthy sign that's dealing with the inflammation. Red is inflammation. And by the time this study was done, this guy's brain was a beautiful green. And so that's exciting for me. The other one that he had done was a football player. Same thing. Started out with an inflamed brain, all red, and after taking the Recept, when the study was done throughout the study he has gone through, he too had just this beautiful green brain. Now, I never thought I wanted a beautiful green brain, but if that is what it means to have balance and health and be able to be here and present for my kids and someday grandkids, to be with my mom and my brothers and everybody else, well, sign me up for the green brain. So anyway, I'm going to show you this chart. I hope that you can see it. It's kind of big. Maybe I have to step back. So here is the chart, and here are the 8 oils. Now, why these oils? These are very high quality oils. And one thing that I want you to know is that what they have on their labels is in their bottle. So that is a good thing. But some of the things that you can see is the liposomal, the nanoparticles, CBD, CBG, and then this goes through the terpenes, which ones have the THC, and the sweetener. That's another thing with the Recept, is no THC. Bonus. And so, I do know that this group here, but not this oil, they do have THC free. But you can see across the line what they are. And Recept has made such a huge jump above all. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And I really hope that you found this information helpful. And as everybody on their videos say, sharing is caring, right? I'll just tell you, share this. I think this is important. I have a lot of friends out there, a lot of people I went to high school with. I see your posts. I see what you're struggling with. And I see that a lot of you are making some healthy choices, but you better get your brain healthy too. So it complements everybody. Even though you think that you're healthy, you're still dealing with toxins and other things. So it's just a combination. So lose weight and get your brain healthy. I'm watching you guys that are losing all that weight. Good for you. Very, very proud of you. Very successful. So anyway, again, share this, and you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, I need to correct one of my mistakes because I want to make sure that I'm not giving false information out there. So, back on this chart, when I said this one, it's not this one, but that is THC free. I was not correct. It is THC free. So, anyway, I just wanted to correct that and make sure that you guys all knew that because I think it's important. So, again, catch you later.